and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be Wild Samoans. There truly is no dynasty. Oath with High Chief Peter Maivia. It was Afa and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Afa and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the Wild Samoans. Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano, the trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the Wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the Wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country, and then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work, and that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sika and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against? Why not present Afa Sika, the Wild Samoans, versus Bubba Ray and D-Von, the Dudley Boyz? And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these four men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and D-Von are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Afa Sika, and then some. Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
And accompanied by Captain Lou Albano. And a combined weight of 645 pounds. Afa and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
2-on-2 tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boyz, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boyz and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. One team will be going through a table tonight. We'll see if that misfortune falls onto the Wild Samoans or the Dudley Boyz. Afa and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train, it's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudleys' wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than D-Von and Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control
From the top,
Through the air, it connects!
completely throwing self-preservation out the window. I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
I think he really felt that one.
D-Von looking to push the advantage after that.
Setting up for something here. Punch!
Down opponent and a double axe handle smash. Determination in his eyes and now a kendo stick in his hands.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
That blow might be a test of Bubba Ray's toughness.
Yeah, Afa put a little extra oomph into that one.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder.
Lift off!
Oh, takes a big clean hit from the table. Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact? Back into the ring here. And on that exchange, it looked like D-Von lost some focus.
Afa coming at him with incredible intensity.
Legs up.
But to the gut!
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan? Flying.
Whoa, what a landing. Are you kidding me? That's gross.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo. And we've seen how they use their heads almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt blunt force trauma than an Afa or Sika headbutt. Tough without regard. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
D-Von now has his opponent set up.
He connects with a counter.
That was the Dudley Boyz showing the Wild Samoans what tag team wrestling is all about.
Running power slam.
Discus punch.
A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans. Like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it will take for the Dudley Boyz to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. Turn it around with a reversal.
Kick to the gut.
Cracked around into a neck breaker.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
Every aspect of this match. Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
The Wild Samoans just completely wrecking the Dudley Boyz in there.
Oh, back to the elbow. I can't imagine the pain being felt right now.
Oh, he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here. Oh, DDT!
He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party.
He finds a counter for Bubba Ray.
Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Afa and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudleys' demise.
And here we go. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering what he's
Watching.
The Dudley Boyz came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Afa and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and D-Von.
Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible. Afa had them measured.
And what's he looking for here?
And now with him going for the table, we're just in straight-up appetite for destruction territory here.
He'll make his way to the ring. I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
And we're witnessing two titans of the tag team game absolutely destroying each other here.
The Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boyz battling for supremacy, battling to get the other team through some tables.
I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will maim. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will not stop. Oh, just tossing that table around like it was nothing.
Sika turns that around. Into the ring again now. Table behind him now, not where you want to be.
Kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
A masterful display of defense from both.
And Afa Sika just beat the Dudley Boyz at their own game.
Here are your winners, Afa and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boyz at their own game.
D-Von and Bubba pushed Afa and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.